So welcome to my channel. As the name implies, this is a orchid and plant channel, mostly about orchids, but I do have other house plants. And it is that time of the month to see what I purchased for this month, and I don't think I purchased that much. But I do want to start off with this staghorn fern that I actually purchased in May. I just forgot to add it to that video. If you can see, it has a good, nice growth here. And then we have two little growths back here. I've got it on this little piece of wood mounted with some sphagnum wrapped around it. And most of the little plug, the dark part you see in there, is the little dirt plug that it came in. So it stays wet a little bit longer. It hangs in my kitchen and I water it probably about every 2 to 3 days. Now let's get on to June. So we'll start off with this aloe that I got. And it is already working on a new leaf right here. And that is pretty much all it's done. I have it sitting close to my east facing window, and I've had it since the beginning of the month, and it hasn't done much. It was a little soft and yucky, so I think it was just getting too much water. I potted it up and have not watered it since I got it. Then I got another succulent that I'm gonna hold up the tag of what it was said it was on the little sticker. And I just think it is so cute. Look how cute that is. I love the little red variegation on it. It did have some blooms on it, but you couldn't tell they were blooms. I just like the shape of the rosettes and stuff that it's growing on there. Again, repotted it and I gave it a little bit of water. Haven't watered it since because it is a succulent. So if anyone can confirm or deny if that's the right name for this, that'd be wonderful. If you could let me know that down in the comment. And then this was sold to me as an Echeveria, but Fernanda from Orchids and Succulents let me know that it is not an Echeveria. So if anybody can identify what this is, that would be wonderful. And it has opened up its little blooms. They're so cute, just so cute. And then this cyclamen, I love, love, love those blooms. Look how lacy they are. They're so pretty. I am letting her kind of die off on the leaves, and once all the leaves finish dying off, I will give her probably a short rest, seeing as I probably should have put her in rest right after I got her, but I didn't. So I will get all of this off and put her into dormancy for about a month, and then we will be able to enjoy her again in the fall, along with the rest of the ones that I have in dormancy at the moment. I've got this, a lot of people call a mandavella, but the mandavella is actually the genus that it's in. It's a diplodenia, and it is starting to open its bloom. It's kind of a pink. I don't know if it's really showing on screen very well, but it looks like it's going to be like a fuchsia pink color. So that's pretty. Most of the time they're red, but I really like that fuchsia pink. That is really, really pretty. Jeff with Tropical Tropical Plants at 53 Degrees North. He has one in his greenhouse that is just absolutely gorgeous, a red one. And I think they're pretty, and I thought I'd try my hand at it. Not sure how successful it'll be, but you know, we'll see. And then this is the BCT Hawaiian Treat that I recently purchased at Fantasy Orchids. It is still in its nursery pot. It does have a spike here that is getting ready to bloom, and then this latest growth has a spike on the inside of it as well. So I'm giving it a few days to let it acclimate to my home and where it's going to sit, and then I will get it repotted. It also has this other new growth right here that looks like it's going to be a bifoliate, and from what I can tell, the bifoliates do not bloom. It looks like it just blooms off of the monofoliates. Again, we'll have to wait and see, as I've never had that before. And then we have the Lelia Cattleya, Volcano Trick Red Lava. Let me take her out of this. That is still, again, in her nursery pot. I was waiting for all the blooms to open up. Look at those. Now, I understand these are supposed to have fragrance. I don't know if they all have fragrance. I don't have any scent off of this, and it may be because it's her first blooming, but she does have this new growth here that is really, really, really extended since I've gotten it, as well as this one right here that I'm holding up kind of with a stake. We have two twinkles that I got. So this one is the Oncidium Twinkle White Showers. This is the one that's going to have yellow and white blooms. So far there's no spikes, but there's 5 new growths on here, so I'm expecting good things from that. And then this one here is the Oncidium Twinkle Fragrance Fantasy. That is white flowers with, from what I could tell on the internet, deep orange blooms, or centers, I'm sorry. It has a spike, so we should be able to see that soon. And it has a spike from a previous growth back here. Then I have my Brassavola's little star that is still just exploding with new growth, and I'll probably repot this one in the next week or so, and then if any of it is able to be split off, I might put a piece of it on a mount and then a piece and then the rest in a pot and kind of see how it grows in my environment. I'm excited to see this bloom. We have definitely, right, can you see it? I don't know if you can see that. Let's see. But we have a little bloom in there. Let's see if I can get it a little bit better. So it's on this one right here. Can you see it? Just barely. But it's got a spike growing in there, so hopefully that will bloom for me pretty soon. And then we have the Cattleya that was sold as the Miko Archive Volcano Queen that bloomed white. It's a lot like the Hawaiian Song Virgin. It has recently been repotted. She's doing really well. Her new growth, if you can see it right here, this right here, it's growing rather well. And then she's got 2 more new growths. So she's got, let's see if we can turn it around and see if I can show you there. So she's got that one right there on that bottom spike right here growing, as well as this one right here in all these leaves, but this one right here is by my finger, it's growing as well. And she has not declined, but I did recently cut the flower because it was kind of getting droopy and yucky looking. So once this sheath and everything dries off, I'll finish clipping her off all the way to the back because she has bloomed in the past and she's got those 3 new growths. We should see her in bloom again shortly. And then we have our Patenera, which it was sold to me as a BLC or an RLC. I'm sure it's been reclassified, but I know it as the Patenera Dick Smith Paradise, so that's what I'm going to call it. So it has this new growth here, and I don't see anything, oh wait, no, I don't see anything in there quite yet. The flower is starting to go over now, so I will be repotting this one soon, as well as it's got this new growth, and it's got this new growth right here that is starting to develop as well. So I need to go ahead and get this one repotted because there are new roots growing, and I'm going to get that repotted before those roots, I have to wait for the next growth to mature. I thought I would go the whole month without buying a Phalaenopsis. Well, I got another one, and I'm pretty sure I have this one, but this one is for an experiment that I'm going to do. I will be posting that video in the next couple of days, but as you can see, she has a nice healthy root system in there, and the leaves are nice and firm and shiny. She has a little bit of mechanical damage up here, and that's just fine, but I'm pretty sure I have this bloom. But it's such a pretty bloom, I don't mind a duplicate. I actually asked my daughter to, she was going to the store, I said, hey, can you just pick me out kind of a medium-sized orchid? And she did good. She is learning from the mama. She doesn't collect orchids, she doesn't like orchids, but she's learning. Well guys, that is all I got for this month. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice even number, I like that. All right, so we got 12 plants for this month. Some succulents, I guess 1 green leaf, okay, and orchids. Well, if you have any of these orchids and you want to do a video collab, let me know. Or if you see something that you think I can improve on, let me know that as well. And we will see what we buy in the month of July. All right, well, everybody have a great day, and I'll see you on the next one.